Opa! E aí pessoal, eu não sei se vai estar aparecendo aqui no vídeo, se tiver, tô nem aí, mas tá bem melhor pra gravar. Ó. Tá travando tanto, vamos tentar restaurar aqui, ver uma... Testando um novo gravador, vamos ver como vai sair, tá melhor que o outro.
Father?
Yes, my son.
Vamos fazer essa
What did you
perguntinha.
mean when you said that a great evil had taken place?
Your adversary, the devil,
Tá melhor,
as
tá
a
melhor.
roaring
Eu tô achando.
lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
Eita, velho.
What?
Pô, mas tá pesando demais o arquivo.
Peter 5:8. The devil is all around, Mr.
1 minuto,
Stobart.
quase 10 mega.
Did Henri say anything before he died?
Pera aí, 1
He said,
minuto, 10 mega,
Stop
então...
the car, I want to get in.
Não, 1 minuto tá dando
What does that
12.
We may never know.
Pô, chega quase 1 giga essa zorra,
What brought you to the exhibition, Father?
The painting,
eu acho. Pode
Which
chegar 1
one?
giga um vídeo meu.
La Maledictio.
Espero
of
que não
course.
siga. Qualquer coisa eu
The
diminuo
painting
a
that was
qualidade.
stolen.
Dependendo da qualidade que esse daqui
I
tá
had to
gravando.
confront the evil.
E eu falando aqui o negócio aí, né? Vamos
Hey,
mostrar
Father,
isso pra ele.
how about a squirt?
I think not.
Do you recognize these?
Nail clippers. I'm not sure what your point is.
Do you know the code to get into the office?
No. But you could always pray and ask for divine guidance.
With respect, Father, I'm looking for a slightly quicker solution. A wire in the painting's alarm was deliberately cut.
Cut by the devil himself, perhaps.
Well, as far as I know, sightings of guys with horns and tails have been a little down recently.
You mock me, Mr. Stobart. But as you will discover, the devil likes to have the last laugh.
I think there's something strange going on here.
Yes, Mr. Stobart. At last you see the truth.
No, Father, I mean that the robbery looks like an inside
Sem
job.
pai, bem.
The devil's work is
Essas
always
conversas
an
tem que...
inside job.
Eu não sei, velho. Porque vai... Porque tem pai no jogo, senão eu mudava todos os nomes que tem pai pra farda. Ou pra fada que pra padre. O problema é
What
que
do you
não
know
tem.
about the man who painted La Maledictio?
El Serp. He was a man playing with fire. The fire of eternal damnation.
Tell me about the stolen painting.
Whoever gets close to it will burn in hell.
Ok, vamos começar com o Lane. Para quem não conhece, ele é o que teve. Pô, apertei? Aperta aí. Eu não apertei.
I need to ask you a few more
Ah não,
questions.
olhando ali 3 minutos.
If you
Talvez.
insist. I'm still in shock, you know.
Did you know the gallery owner?
Of course, we worked together on the exhibition.
Oh, really?
Henri provided the space. I was the creative powerhouse.
How long had you known him?
As a friend, many years. Our professional relationship had only recently blossomed into this exhibition, under my curatorial wing. And now the poor fellow's gone and got himself killed.
If Lane was involved with the
Espera aí.
gallery, then he
Esse
had
daqui
to
já tem
know
um
the
tempo, eu não
code to
preciso
that
do meu
door.
time mais não. Aleluia. Beleza, vamos
How
mostrar
about
aqui
some more
esse
of this?
daqui.
I don't think so. As a cell volatile, it was acceptable. As a cologne, it would
Que
be
estranho,
barbaric.
espero que tá em 24, tá falando, mas tá de boa. Não tá travando tanto, moço.
Do you know anything about the stolen painting?
Comparando eu gravando
Of
com
course,
outro
dear boy.
gravador.
La Maledictio, a little-known work, turned up at the last minute.
What about the killer? Were you able to get a look at him?
A delinquent in a tin hat. Beyond that, I don't really recall.
Oh, yeah, you fainted.
Those of us with a higher aesthetic are more sensitive to violence.
Entendi, foi nada.
So you curated the exhibition? What's it about?
A brilliant retrospective. A dialectical window on European art's
É porque é
ongoing
difícil, pessoal,
discourse
traduzir
with
um
the
jogo uma pessoa
unresolved
só, entendeu?
psychoses of the
Pelo
nation
menos
state.
tivesse mais um ou
Wow,
talvez
you
outra.
took the words right out of my mouth.
Eu dividi cada um ia revisar uma parte e traduzindo no entendimento, entendeu? Mas já que é só
So,
eu,
you
fica
help run this
difícil traduzir.
place? Maybe you can give me the code to that
O fino
door.
do fino, entendeu?
The code to the office?
I just thought you might have the number.
I do,
Esse
but
daqui é o
I
segundo
couldn't
vídeo. No
possibly give
primeiro
you
eu acho que já
access before the police
eu vou
arrive.
fazer até um vídeo como
I figured I wasn't going to get the door
como
code from
traduzir.
Lane by playing
Eu tô vendo nem
notes.
preciso, só vou botar o
needed
link
to turn
na
the heat
descrição desse vídeo, já que eu tô falando disso, né? Na descrição desse vídeo aí vai ter.
Mr. Lane, you're really going to have to give me the code to that door.
And why, pray, should I do that?
Because the way the cops will see it, we both know
Oh,
you're
foi mal,
innocent,
pessoal.
Mr. Lane, but the cops, well, they may not see things so simply. I might be able to get them off your case, but in exchange, I'd like the code for the office door.
But that's preposterous. The police would have neither evidence nor motive.
Funny you should mention that. Are these your nail clippers, Mr. Lane?
Yes, they have my initials monogrammed on them.
Huh. The perfect implement for cutting the alarm on a stolen painting.
What are you saying?
Well, the alarm was sabotaged, Mr. Lane. It was an inside job.
Are you accusing me? How dare you? I had no reason to kill Henri, no motive whatsoever.
Okay, but I don't think the cops will see it like that. And I sure would like that door code. Well, you got to admit, the cut wire doesn't look good for you.
As I said, this is a preposterous allegation.
This is an inside job for sure, Mr. Lane. The police are going to be very interested in your recent movements.
I've been out of town for several days, and last night I retired early.
Just saying.
You're not going to scare me into giving you that door code,
Bem,
you
pessoal,
know.
sabendo agora que ele.
I was onto something here, and I knew it. Lane was sweating. It wasn't pretty.
Bem, sabendo disso, vamos dar fora daqui. Dá pra sair, né? Não, o arquivo vai ficar bem pequenininho, vai ficar do tamanho do outro. Espero que a qualidade também. Foi mal. Fudei um negócio aí. Mas ele falou alguma bosta aí. Ai, pô. Eu tô querendo ver como ficou a
Excuse me.
gravação. Tá sendo um pouco rápido.
Monsieur?
Vamos ver o que ele fala.
There's just
gente,
been a
foi aqui,
robbery at the gallery.
ó. Eu tenho as informações.
You don't sound surprised.
All property is theft, monsieur. And all art is property. Therefore, all art is theft. Do you not agree?
Well, when you put it like that, it's hard not to. Would you like a squirt of this?
Are you suggesting I smell, monsieur?
No, sorry. Do you
Ah,
recognize
legal.
these?
Ele perguntou se ele tava fedido. Você fala que
They are
ele
nail
tava...
clippers.
E fala se ele queria um cheiro. O seu
What do you
cheiro.
know about Le Lizard Bleu?
Essa tradução que eu botei
Bourgeois,
pra traduzir
vacuous
tá
and
ridícula.
overpriced. Just like its curator Lane. He's always in here, you know. Talking art to his latest flûtier.
What do you know about Hector Lane?
Lane? Oh yes. He drinks here sometimes. He slid away last night without paying.
Last night? What sort of time?
After midnight, for sure. If you see him, give him this bill. And tell him to pay up next time.
Projeto de lei é. Eu vou botar atrás. Fatura ou
The check was from last
o
night.
cheque?
But Lane
a
told me
cheque.
he was nowhere near the gallery. This could be the leverage I needed to get the
Porque
office
há
door code
vários
from Lane.
jeitos de falar, né? Aquele. Comprovante, na verdade. Vou botar como comprovante.
The gallery
Plebeu,
owner,
comprovante.
Henri,
Pagamento.
was shot dead trying to stop the robbery.
Life has no meaning the moment you lose the illusion of being eternal.
Right. Did you know him well?
Can we ever truly know another human being, monsieur? He spent little time at the cafe, unlike his friend, Monsieur Lane.
So you and Lane aren't best of pals, huh?
The man is a second-rate critic, peddling meaningless aphorisms.
Did you see anybody run out of the gallery earlier?
There was a beautiful woman. With a
Vai dar
camera.
quase em 300
She
metros,
was
talvez 20
kissing
minutos.
somebody. Oh, that must have been Nico.
You know her? You surprise me.
Can you tell me anything about the man she was chasing?
I assume, monsieur, that like all of us, he is inherently unknowable.
No wonder this guy's cafe was empty. Thank you for your consistent indifference, monsieur.
Perhaps next time you come, I will give you a coffee. Perhaps not.
Beleza, vamos dar fora daqui, né? Vamos dar uma olhada aqui no...
The room looked like some sort of office for the gallery. I could just see the glow of the CCTV monitor in the corner.
Dá pra... Se você der dois cliques, pessoal, ele já entra meio que mais rápido do que ficar esperando essa cutscene pequena. Ah, ó, tem dois jeitos de falar logo com ele. Você ou fala com ele, ou já vem aqui e já mete logo na cara, entendeu? Para ele dar outro. Já chega dando um tapa na cara, entendeu?
Take a look at this.
Sem piada, você tá ligado?
What of it? It's your bill from the cafe
É uma
next door.
factura de café, mas é fatura.
So, it's dated yesterday. Last night, in fact. 12:30 to be exact. You said you were out of town. You sure drank a lot of champagne last night without paying the bill. But you told me that you were away from Paris last night. I hate to say it, but that sounds like a lie.
Ah, e o
to
bom
me.
dessa tradução aqui, pessoal, é que
Tell
é
you
só...
what,
Eu não sei se eu disse
You
no
give me the
primeiro
code
vídeo.
to the door,
Desse
and the
tempo, né?
police need never know. A motive and proof of involvement. Not looking good, Mr. Lane.
You are a blackmailer, Stobart.
Just doing my job.
All right. You have me. The number is 6397. But I admit to none of these spurious accusations.
I had the code. The police would be here any moment, so I had to work fast.
Ah, pessoal, não dá pra fazer nada. É porque é uma cutscene aqui. A polícia já vai chegar, então.
What was that number again? 642... No.
Everyone, hold it right there.
Damn it.
É, já era.
I am Inspector Navet of the Paris Serious Crime Squad, and I hereby declare this crime scene open. I mean, closed. Now, nobody move, especially you on the floor. Mo, I want a total lockdown. Nobody in or out. Apart from me, of course.
Tem que voluntar ali. Ninguém entra e ninguém sai. Beleza. Agora vamos jogar com Nico.
I needed to get back into the gallery, but a familiar figure was guarding the door. It was Sergeant Mu. Our paths had crossed before.
Ah, não traduziu. Ah, ela já fala com ele? Pensei que tinha que clicar pra falar. Ah, beleza. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui, né? Se eu me lembro bem, acho que tem que dar um cafezinho pra ele. Uma coisa desse, um chá. Eu acho que ele vai e mija.
The pissoir was decorative.
Pissoir é banheiro,
and
pessoal. Não sei
unpleasant.
se eu vou deixar pissoir mesmo ou vou traduzir com banheiro. Vou pensar.
I wasn't going to leave with.
Ah, tá. Beleza, vamos pegar aqui e ligar para George.
Hi, George. I'm outside the gallery.
Thank God you're safe, Nico.
Inspector Mu is out here and he's not letting me in. I managed to grab a couple of photos, but the guy got away.
Poor Henri is dead.
I know. Why kill him?
I've been trying to find out. Turns out the alarm was tampered with. Looks to me like an inside job.
So, no ordinary robbery?
And no ordinary painting. The priest claims.
Aí,
I'm
traduziu, ó.
I need to get into the office and see what the CCTV has to offer.
Eu não sei porque esses idiotas inventaram, tipo, vários em inglês, né? Inventou vários métodos de falar padre. Tem um nome de father, que é pai. Aí pronto, um negócio que eu boto pra traduzir, que eu não traduzo cada letra, senão, oxe, vai demorar século.
It was an office.
Aí, né, vamos ver aqui, né.
The body was still in there. I had to get back inside. Sergeant Moo was blocking the entrance to the gallery. Moo was the kind of cop that
Ah,
got
não, na
places
verdade eu
through
acho que ele quer mijar, se
obedience,
sempre
not
tem coisa pra ele
intelligence.
beber, ele vai mijar. É assim que a gente entra.
An intra... Sergeant Moo, we meet again.
Aha, Madame Collard. An unexpected pleasure.
Peraí, ele não
I
tava
was in the
aposentado, não?
gallery at the time of the theft. Can I get back in?
I
Não
am
tava
sorry,
aposentado?
but I am under strict orders from Inspector Navet. Nobody in, nobody out. And I must correct you, madame. It is no longer just a theft. It is a murder.
Mon Dieu! That poor man! I witnessed the crime. I've got to get back in there.
I'm sure you can make an official statement in good time.
I saw the thief. I think I can help the investigation.
I am implacable, Madame Collard.
Who is Inspector Navet?
The most promising young investigator on the force. A genius.
O
A
jovem.
man blessed with almost superhuman insight.
He sounds highly perspicacious.
Madame, it is not for us to talk about the inspector's sweaty proclivities. He is about to solve his third case in as many days.
So, what's he got that the other investigators don't have?
Blood spatter. He is the world expert. He reads the entrails of the crime scene like a book.
Here's my press card. Do you have a statement for the paper?
Yes, madame. Stay away from the crime scene and let the police do their job. And always leave a light on when you go out at night.
I chased after the shooter and got a photo of him.
Inspector Navet will be delighted.
You've got to let me into the gallery to show him.
Absolutely not.
So, I cannot go in without Inspector Navet's permission?
No.
And to get Inspector Navet's permission, I need to go in.
Exactement.
Have you ever heard of Kafka, Sergeant Moo?
Madame Collard, I do not see what soccer players have to do with this.
No, he's a... Never mind. I really need to get into the gallery and speak to Inspector Navet.
Tut. He is not to be disturbed. He is applying his famous scientific methods. Any moment now, the case will be cracked. I certainly hope so. I am dog-tired and want to go home.
This was madness. Sergeant Moo wasn't going to let me in. Why are you so tired, Sergeant Moo?
I have been working for 3 days with no rest. Navet is a genius in his field, and he assumes that we all have his energy and vigor.
Oh, you poor man. If you'd like to go and get some sleep, I will watch the door for you.
That's very thoughtful of you. Ha! A cunning attempt to make me a deserter, madame. A gendarme never leaves his post.
Well, how about a hot drink?
Ah, that would do the trick for sure. Unfortunately, I mustn't drink on duty. My doctor specifically warned me against it after the last... incident.
That incident you mentioned, what happened exactly?
I don't want to talk about it. All I can say is it was very unfortunate.
Bem, depois dessa
I am on
conversinha
duty,
aí
and
a
I
gente
need to
para, porque
focus.
tá dando mais 20 minutinhos que eu sempre gravo, né?
Thanks a lot, Sergeant Moo. You've been so helpful.
Bem, é aqui com esse final que eu termino esse vídeo e a gente fica pra próxima. Então, falou, fui. E rapaz, continuou gravando. Fui.